Howdy, I'm Juan.
And I'm Gee.
And we are the visionaries behind the Gentleman's Foundation and Love Works Life and Relationship Coaching Services.
And we are here to firm up your life.
I've always been a connector of people. Now it's time to help you connect to your best self. I'm teaming up with some of Atlanta's most talented entrepreneurs to help you firm up your life in 21 days. Supercharge your faith, sharpen your focus, and save your finances. Get ready to be empowered with Juan and Gee Smalls. Juan and Gee are the founders of Juan & Gee Enterprises and Love Works with relationship, dating, and life coaching services that they've affectionately called Love Coaching. Now, I'm Byron Jamal, and we're here to firm up your life in 21 days. Let's pick up from day 4.
It's important to share those small things.
You never forget it.
Because you never forget it, number one, but it also allows your partner to know you better.
Yes, to know where things are coming from, the source.
Absolutely.
Yes.
But I think in communicating how your partner may have said or done something to hurt you, you have to share the backstory as well. You have to share where it's rooted in, otherwise it defeats the purpose, because the true healing lies at the root, not at this surface level interaction. So in doing that, it helps your partner understand and know you, empathize and be compassionate, and it also helps your partner to shut up and listen and to really, because in storytelling, like right now I'm talking, you are both listening to me. In storytelling, your ears are wide open, you don't have anything to say. So in sharing that story, your partner really gets to listen and not plan to respond.
Exactly.
Right. So,
That's I think that's really important what you said, because when you're in addressing conflict, it's important to make it about you and your feelings and not what that person did. When you said this made me feel this way, and this reminds me of, typically it's childhood. This reminds me of when my parent used to do this to me this way, and they are all triggers. You know what I mean? And so if you can address it in that way, then that also doesn't make him be so defensive because he lashed out on me. No, this reminds me of something. This is a very familiar feeling that I don't like. I think I know you asked that question, but I do think it's important to understand what was different. If it happens 10 times, I think it's important to understand why it is different, that why these feelings are different now, why these feelings are coming up now and never came up before. So I don't know if there's a right way to ask the question, but I think it is always about understanding. And hopefully you came to an understanding and realized why you acted out in that particular way, because we're all kids. We are all kids, and we're all having tantrums, and we have tantrums in our own way. We can yell, we can ignore, but they are all defense mechanisms. So when you realize that you're just having tantrums and outbursts, then to get that level of understanding on why this time, I think is important.
I think when asking questions, particularly about someone else's feelings or reactions, it's more of exploratory versus direct questions. Precisely.
You don't want to ask in the middle, like, why you didn't that last week?
and tone and all that stuff. So it's like, would you mind sharing more, or do you even know why this reaction is different today? More exploratory, just trying to jog up those memories and feelings versus, well, last time you acted like this and I did the same thing, so why is it different now?
And that's I really want to know you better, and I feel like I will get closer if I ask this question.
Pardon me? Say it again?
So, I really just want to get closer to you.
Yeah.
And I feel like we'll get closer if I ask this question. It's okay if I ask this question.
Yeah, and it's not from a defensive place. It's not, it's not, well, I do that all the time. It's not trying to blame him or like, well, what's wrong with you now?
Right, exactly.
I've been the same. But it is exploring. Let me understand this. But, and like I said, it is about timing. Because a lot of times you can't do it in the middle of that heated situation, but you can reflect and say, I'm just trying to understand. And it is about the compassion and the intention behind your question, always.
Back to the self-awareness, realize the judgments that you're placing onto other people are simply the judgments you're making on yourself. And so once you remove that, you become open to just receiving the relation, not the relationship, the relating to people, just as humans. And I think that's the first step. We have so many rules and preconceived notions and expectations that need to just go out of the window. Like G said, just a connection. That's all it is. And so let's just be.
Yeah, and also realize that we are all the same, and we all experience the same feelings. You look at these people on social media and think they have this life, whatever it is that you come up with in your head, but we all feel the same thing every day. And a lot of times, it's not only people looking on social media and thinking that these people are not good enough to date them, but a lot of times we look and think we're not good enough to date. We're not good enough for them.
Yes, that's
but
true.
we're the same damn person.
Right.
We all insecure. We all little kids acting out. We are, and all of us are trying to heal. But if you're aware that that's what we're doing, it allows the compassion to take space.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Yes.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
For more information on how to firm up your life, visit theredbookmg.com.